Another shot is coming raw and unbounded. The whiskey's always talking and the beer's overflowing. Another shot is gonna hit you with a mind overloaded. Always, always open with no inhibitions. Another shot will leave your sensories twitching. Just remember, everything we say is just our opinion. But then again, it might be the alcohol talking. It might be the alcohol talking. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Welcome to another Shot Podcast, where our opinions might be real, or it could just be the liquor talking. Sit back and enjoy another shot.
All right, we're trying this again. Let's see what's up, guys. Welcome to another shot. This is our Thirsty Thursday. This is our Thursday night thoughts and shots. Boy, I'll tell you what, whatever can go wrong apparently will go wrong. But that being said, a lot of you guys have messaged me wanting to know about last night. And it was a mutual agreement. Both Lady Jesus herself and myself. That's double negative. We're just absolutely exhausted. I had started my new job yesterday, and I was going on 1 hour of sleep. So I don't know what happened. I really don't. Couldn't sleep for nothing. The wife's alarm clock went off, and I think I finally got about an hour. So yeah, then I turned around and worked all day, and by the time I got back, I just could not keep my eyes open. She had a hell of a day herself. Talk about Lady Jesus. And we just thought it'd be best to go ahead and sit back and chill. So, yeah. And that's where we're at. So, seeing as how we've got a 5-night show, or 5-night week coming up, I can't talk tonight. I'm still tired. I actually, I found out really quick how much stamina I have. And that was, today was not fun. I was slinging tires and sweating my ass off. I was filthy from head to toe. It made it through my shirt. Like, I was filthy.
Mm-hmm.
Could not drink enough water. Could not drink enough Gatorade. And I tell you what, I'm definitely feeling it today. I guarantee I'm going to feel it in the morning. And I still got 2 more days to go. So,
I had today off of work, but just because I had it off of work doesn't mean I had the day off.
gotcha.
But now I'm on a weekend, but at least I'm on south. So we have air conditioning on that side. At least when I left the other day, we had air conditioning on that side. So I won't be.
You're going to be a little better off.
I'll be a little better. Not much, but a little.
That's crazy. You welcoming center that's not air conditioned.
Well, they're in the process of switching everything over, and the contractors that they got to do the work are idiots.
Why do you smile at me whenever you say that?
I'm trying to be nice.
You don't have to be nice on here. No, it was just. Ugh. So the fun part about the tire bay is it's facing the wrong direction. So we get zero breeze coming through there. The guys over in the mechanical shop, all day long, you know, you can feel it that, and they got the fans kicking. We're getting there. You can take a damn breath just one time. Woosah. I'm not drinking yet. I'm still trying to hydrate. I'm not gonna lie. Like the last thing I'm worried about drinking right now is a beer, honestly. But then again, my frosted mug's also in the freezer right now, working its magic. Too damn excited. And apparently so was everybody else. I mean, that just drove them nuts. We didn't go on last night. It probably is the shirt, dude. Everybody loves the shirt. I'm trying to convince myself that this heat, this humidity, and all the other stuff that's going on, I'm trying to convince myself I'm on the beach. We even got the fan going. You can see the shirts like flapping in the wind. I don't know. I'm trying, but I did. I did get my hands on a little bit of the Mexican liqueur. So here, maybe in a little while, I might go ahead and mix one. Of course, I also came up with another idea, and Kitty Cat kind of liked it. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to guarantee it, but I kind of like the whole idea. Yeah. Ugh. So I mean, honestly, I love those sandals with the bottle opener, and I haven't seen them. I wouldn't mind it. I could see me doing that, but I mean, there'd be something about, you know, taking my shoes off and cracking a bottle. I don't know. Not something I've been sweating in all day. And even if it is open ended, I'm just, there's certain things I just can't do. When I'm on the beach, that's why I constantly carry a bottle opener with me. When I'm out and about, you never know what's going to happen. I even got the hat. I got all my beach stuff. What sucks is I can't go to the beach this year. If only that were true. Life's a beach. No, I don't know. I'm a little bummed out that I will not be able to go to the banks this year. I was really looking forward to it, especially with this being my oldest graduating year. You know, just the opportunity to go down there and do one more father or son. Because I mean, who knows what's going to happen once he gets out there. He's already committed to staying in the dorms, and I don't know. I just think life's gonna take hold, and it's not that I blame him either, but I mean, he's just gonna. It's gonna be hard to find time for dad. That's go that way with it. So, thank you. Oh, you already getting message blown up?
No, it's just a notification.
Yeah, it is nice to be actually. I will say this: it is easier to go to bed now, and I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know, when I had my 2 surgeries, being laid off, it was not uncommon for me to stay up till like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. You know, it's just kind of. And like I said before, my wife said it best. It's because I really didn't have a purpose for getting up. there's a lot of nights where I'm like, I should just go ahead and go to bed. Call it a night. What's going on, Mr. Alice? Speaking of busy, caught a bit of your show, by the way. I didn't get to catch it all. I had a very rambunctious 11-year-old. So trying to keep up with it and everything. What I did get to see, he did a small snippet of House of the Rising Sun. And it was phenomenal.
Always is.
So, I mean, the man hasn't
Arliss
lost
is
his touch.
very, very, very talented.
Who's very, very tired?
Arliss is very talented.
Oh, I think you said he's very tired. I'm like, of course he's tired. But no, I mean, like I said, going to bed's easy now. I'm still having issues like falling asleep. I cannot shut my brain off. I can't. It's getting to the point where I'm almost half tempted to do the whole melatonin. But I'm always concerned about taking stuff like that. I want to be able to wake up to my alarm. I want to be able to,
Melatonin is all natural. If you start out with the lowest dose possible, is the key. You start out low, and then if that helps but not enough, but you would do it on a night like, say, Saturday night, because you don't work on Sunday.
Right. Just to test and see.
Yep.
Better living through pharmaceuticals.
It is all natural.
Yeah, but I've also seen those idiots that will sit there and can you OD on melatonin? And within they'll sit there, they'll take a whole handful of the melatonin gummies or whatever. This is the stupid shit that people do. I mean, and I like to say, and we're dumb enough to watch it, I'm one of them. But like 15, 20 minutes later, he's sitting there, his eyes are absolutely just, the color of my sign. And he's freaking out, wondering if he's actually going to die now. And I don't know. I've seen what taking stuff has done to people. In less than an hour, we find out if we make the top 5. Well, we plan on doing both our lives tonight, so you will have to keep us posted on whether or not you make it or not. I think they will. I have all faith in my friends. 100%, brother. We froze. At least this camera did. I don't know. I can still see it on mine. But anyways, yeah. By the way, Arliss, Dan did say that he's looking to come on tonight at some point. And I don't know if she's going to or not, but our friend Unhinged was saying she might try to make an appearance. So there's some possibilities there. But back to what I was saying, though. I mean, what's a good way to put it? I've seen the stupid people, or the stupid things that people, I guess you could say stupid people, the stupid things that stupid people do. That video of the kid who takes a nice big drag off the compressed air, the canned air. You seen that one? He puts his shirt over the end of it so he doesn't get any of the, because you do get a little bit of liquid that comes out, especially if you turn it upside down. People don't realize when it comes out, it could freeze your lungs. It could, I've had a friend, he used to turn it upside down and just to get the stuff to come out, and he sprayed his arm, and it happened to him twice. And it gave him not exactly frostbite, but almost like how you, and his skin peeled. It was disgusting. It was horrible. So I don't. I just can't. I can't bring myself to do it. I don't know. I was upset when we let our youngest stay over with the babysitter the one time. She held this big sleepover. Kids were, I guess, the kids were really up and running and going, and she said she gave them all a little bit of melatonin, and they went right to sleep. And I was like, Jesus God. I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. I've thought about it, but I'm not a fan. You know, whatever happened to taking chamomile tea or something like that? You know, what's out of the stuff that's out there? It's supposed to help you fall asleep. I guess technically it has a little bit of melatonin in it too. I don't know.
Benadryl always works too.
And at least I know I'll breathe better that night. Like I said, it's just, ugh. I'm just trying to figure it all out now. I'm trying to get back in the swing of it. And I guess first and foremost, I mean, I'm off unemployment now. I got a hold of the other company today, and both replied back with messages saying, you know, should I, you know, want to try again? The door's always open. So I mean, they were understanding. You have to admit, I mean, I kind of got. I don't have to drive. I can walk to work. Still almost pushed it today, and I still have to remember to clock in. I actually clocked in 5 minutes late today, even though I was there. I was in the back, and something dawned on me, and I ran back up front. Plus 2 days in a row now, I've gotten overtime. We got the tent sale coming up. That's going to be a guaranteed nightmare. Anybody that has driven through Grove City during the tent sale, no, if anybody's driven through whenever Dairy Queen does their dollar cones, oh my God, they're lined up down the street. It's just, ugh. I don't know. Again, it's, you know, I'm not even trying to go to sleep. My mind's going like a million different directions. Don't know which way to go. Aunt Jen's on. How you doing, young lady? I see Jerome poking his head in there. I guess maybe just for argument's sake, maybe I just go ahead and let's get a little bit of the alcohol going. Ugh. Why not go ahead and crack the first one of the night? While I wait for the mug to fully do its thing. We'll just go with a regular. I got asked earlier about this weekend. You're working, right?
Yep.
Almost full GQ. What time do you work till?
4.
We are planning on making Saturday the day. No, it's not the pools. I don't think actually it's supposed to be rodeo night. Feel like going and eating some greasy ass food and walking around just looking. While the kids run. Ugh. Ain't that always the case?
If I hit the lotto between now and then. Wait a minute. You got to play the lotto to hit the lotto.
You have to play the lotto. I was thinking, I'm like, wait.
Nope. Graduation party.
Cleaned you up?
Yeah.
How much food you got left?
Actually, not much. An entire cantaloupe I haven't touched yet. And a pineapple. I haven't touched yet.
And we have a bar show.
And I still have peppers. Lots and lots of peppers, which I actually need to get them taken care of. If anything, I cut them up and then I can freeze them.
So here's what I'm wondering. What if we get that watermelon, we put one, two, three holes in the top of it. I have to go to the liquor store to do this, so I'm not going to do a full bottle, but I'm thinking of doing 3 bottles. The pints. We'll do rum. We'll do whatever Coke. They probably have Malibu. And I'm trying to think, we need one more. We'll put the holes in the top, put the bottles down in, just let them slowly soak in. And I'm thinking Monday Night Bartender, or whatever we used to have to go on TikTok. We slice that bad boy up and everybody sits down and enjoys. Let's see how it actually works out. I've honestly never done it. I've always wanted to.
We will have to discuss that with my child
Uh-oh.
who has claimed the watermelon.
Or we can go up to the local grocery store instead and buy another one just to try it. Maybe you invite some people over, we'll slice it up and see how we do. Now, I've heard of hollowing it out. You cut the top, hollow it out, and then, do whatever you need to do with the pulp and everything.
You can use the shell as your punch bowl.
I kind of like the idea of doing just one giant and show people how it works. Doesn't even have to be a giant one, just, But that kind of goes against what I was thinking, though. I mean, if you turn it upside down, and then all the, everything just kind of slowly seep in, what are you going to end up with? So you're going to have watermelon flesh with rum, 2 types of rum, and third liquor. I'm still trying to figure one out.
Vodka.
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 Vodka, rum, and
Vodka.
vodka, rum, and clear rum at that.
Yes. I wouldn't have a problem with that. Those are my
Vodka,
3
rum,
liquids.
and Malibu. I'm liking it, honestly. I did the whole thing with the candy not long ago, which kind of worked. I kind of liked it. It was neat, but never tell you we were talking about the one night, the true fireball. Not what you can, not what I got up there, not what you buy in a bottle, but a true fireball shot. Do you have any idea what it actually is? Clear rum is not good rum. Said only one person, Jerome. I personally love clear rum. But the fireball shot is traditionally, it's still cinnamon whiskey. You only do a partial, you pour the rest hot sauce.
Oh, no, not this girl.
I saw it in a movie, and then I looked it up to see if it was legit. And it actually is. So, I mean,
Yep, not this girl.
I love hot sauce just as much as anybody else. But the cinnamon mixed with the hot sauce, I'm just, I can't see my stomach surviving that. Jerome might.
I have belly issues. No hot sauce for this girl.
What is the...
I have a hard enough time eating pepperoni. Because it's spicy.
Spicy. Actually, believe it or not, tonight I'm not hungry. We did the whole Taco Bell thing. Sweating my ass off all day, and what does everybody decide they want? Not burgers, not chicken, nothing like that. No, let's go get Taco Hell. I have a feeling that's going to come back and, no pun intended, bite me in the ass later. By the way, Sarah has, I don't know, I haven't done this in years. But both mornings now, I've been up with enough time to sit down and actually make a breakfast. When I go in, I got something in my stomach. Instead of going in, starting work, and then first break, sit down, try and chow everything down in 15 minutes. And of course, we only get one break. So. But I don't know.
I have a mandatory 3.
A mandatory 3. So you get 2 15s and a half.
Yeah. Drives me nuts. Of course, we work through our breaks, but we have to clock out.
Do they? Okay, so when they do overtime, did you ever look into that? You said you were going to check it out. Because remember, we were trying to do the math. 1.5, time and a half is anything, or is how you calculate overtime? No?
I completely forgot about that.
So, working at Universal for me, whenever I would do overtime, or whenever I'd stay over, their version of overtime was anything you stayed over your scheduled time. So if I'm scheduled to work 8 hours, and let's say I work 7 to 3, if I stay till 4, I get paid an hour's overtime.
Oh, no, not us. I could work a double and not get overtime. Overtime is anything over 35 hours.
You said BS Bacardi white rum is good. For me, the clear rum, the best one is still Captain Morgan.
I still like the spiced rum though too.
Now I do like Kraken. I kind of get into that.
But again, I don't drink that much. So there's a reason why. It's warm in here.
It's very warm.
Can you see all this? These are hives.
Look at my hands.
These are hives.
They have been making it for 100 years, so they are doing something right. I didn't say they were wrong. I just think the captain, it's my own personal opinion. I think Captain makes better rum. Now, that doesn't mean I don't get a craving for Bacardi, because, it's just like Irish whiskeys. You got so many different ones. You got Jameson, you got Proper, Quiet Man, Writer's Tears, Bushnell, and not one of them tastes the same. Not one. Scotch, it's the same thing. You got, Glenlivet's, Cutty Sark, you've got also, it's just, I don't think there's no two liquors that taste the same. There really isn't. And I still stand behind this. We were talking about possibly, challenging this one. Like I said, my friend Kurt would go out and buy the Rock Gut vodka. And that, he did it, it doesn't matter if you're mixing it. It all tastes the same. I always said otherwise. I haven't had the chili and sweet Captain Morgan rum yet. I've heard about it. I'm not too big on. There are certain ones, like Proper Apple. Love it. Crown does really good when it, but when you start adding stuff like chili, like sweet chilies, or I think that it's kind of like soaking vodka, or I'm sorry, jalapenos in like vodka or tequila or something like that. I never could get into. I love tropical fruit, but when you soak it in moonshine, it just.
I have a whole pineapple at home too.
We could try different ones. I'm game. I spelled it wrong, but I need to try that Buchanan's pineapple. I don't know. Like I said, I'm the guy that you see it all the time. I'm Frankensteining drinks. I'm mixing drinks. I'm constantly all drink stuff. But buying it outright, I don't know. It's kind of like beer. I don't get into the bush apple. I don't get into the only thing I get into is like something citrusy. I love summer ale. I love the summer shandy. I can't. What's that? Smirnoff made a Tamarine flavored one. I haven't seen that, but I have seen the I just think you take it too far when you start adding jalapenos, and I think I could have swore the liquor store down in the Outer Banks had something that was supposed to be onion. Why would you do such a thing? And that is what we will touch on here shortly. We are going to take our first break. Tamarindo. We're going to continue this conversation right after this break. And it's going to be a short one.
If you're looking for a party, then man, have you found it? Now the shot is coming raw and unbounded. The whiskey's always talking and the beer's overflowing. Now the shot is gonna hit you with the mind overloading. The bar is always open with no inhibitions. Another shot will leave your sensories twitching. Just remember, everything we say is just our opinion. But then again, it might be the alcohol talking. It might be the alcohol talking. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
That was interesting. I never noticed it cut off like that before. What if that was a glitch? Welcome back, welcome back. If you guys are just joining us, this is our Thursday night thoughts and shots. And coincidentally, the conversation is about shots. So, seeing as how we're guys, if you haven't noticed, we've been until we can, StreamYard finally has a little bit of a I guess you could say, come to Jesus with TikTok and some of these other ones. We've been doing two different shows. So we, instead of sitting there, we've tried it to where we did the 2 hours on this one and 2 hours on the other one. That's 4 straight hours. That was rough on all of us, even when I wasn't working. And trust me, I put down the liquor on a 2-hour show. So what we've been trying to do is 1 and 1. It kind of works out a little bit because since I've been putting these on Spotify, which I'm way behind. Since I've been putting it on Spotify, I got thinking about it. We've done like 3-4 hour long shows. Most people, that's a long time to listen to anything. So I got to thinking about it. And when it was suggested to me, maybe do 1 and 1, I thought, well, let's cram as much into an hour as we can. And then turn around and do the other one. That way, whenever we do put it on Spotify, it's going to be a little more, they see it's an hour long. more people might be interested in, checking out. But when they get on there and they see 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours, that's just the business sense of it. But at the end of the day, hello, Miss Jan. Ah, Miss Wendy McCarl. What's going on?
Everybody needs to go over to different.
Yeah, I know. I need to go ahead and post the link on my personal and just have everybody start following it that way. Because it's kind of a pain in the ass to have to look down at the phone, look back at the screen, down at the phone, back at the screen. Doesn't work any better when they're both on the screen either, because I'm literally trying to keep up with both. So we just need to funnel everybody back in again. Anyways, let's go ahead and let's invite the knucklehead on, and then we're gonna get 30 minutes out of him and see what's up. But weird shots, I don't know. I've had. Who would have thought putting pickle juice with anything? It doesn't matter what.
Speaking of, I have a whole jar of pickle juice at home for us.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to figure out something different with the pickles in there. By the way, we're going through the pickle juice, but not the pickles.
Oh, I want the pickles.
I've always heard picklebacks. When I first heard about it, it was tequila and pickle juice, which is what Sarah absolutely loves. Now, then I found out from people that you're supposed to do it with Jameson. And I think we did look it up. I mean, it's kind of subjective. It's to whatever, a lot of people can't do a straight shot of whiskey or can't do a straight shot of tequila. Even doing it with the lime and salt.
I can't do tequila.
You can't do tequila at all. But look at it this way. Vodka. Like, that's one of the ones I even have a problem doing vodka shots. I really can't. I've never been able to. I've done them, but I'm not.
I used to be able to just tip a fist of vodka and boom, done, gone. See ya. But that's
So did
when I
my
lived.
ex.
That was the only thing I drank.
Little Miss Brookie Poo. Back in her wild days, that was her drink of choice too, was vodka. She always had vodka. She'd come to school. It would smell like vodka because you know what? She snuck the vodka.
There was no smell to vodka. And
Until you started to sweat it out.
no color and no nothing. So I could always just put it in my water bottle and they all thought I was drinking water.
I'm just trying to think, I've done a lot of weird shots over the years. The cement mixer. You literally curdle the Irish cream. Snake bite. I've never liked Jaeger. But yet I was constantly getting shots that had Jaeger in them. I'm trying to think. I seen something on TV one time where these guys were going down an Alaskan river and they docked just outside this little town and went to a local bar and they literally were taking amputated, real amputated toes from miners, people with frostbite, whatever, and putting them in these shots. And they pour whiskey over them or something. I can't remember what it was called, but I couldn't bring myself to do that. That's insane. Then again, it might be the best tasting thing in the world. I don't know. What's the weirdest thing you've ever drank? Now, bear in mind, there's a difference between weird drinks and fun drinks. And the one thing you don't see a lot of anymore is the blowjob shot. Remember those? The women literally had to put their hands behind their back. You would place the shot either on the bar, or a lot of times I'd see, men sit there and hold them between their legs. And the women would go like this, go down, they had to put their mouths around it, and tip it back, and, drink that whole shot without touching it. I couldn't even remember what the recipe for that is. And it's just kind of. But I mean, then you got the community shots. I think my favorite one is green tea, still. Which I have to see if I've got the ingredients for it. I think I do. And maybe here in a little while, I'll go ahead and I'll mix up some green tea shots. I know you like green tea, so. I don't know.
I don't know. The best one I've ever had is Oil Boom.
The best green tea?
Mm-hmm.
100%. I have to agree. And when you buy the pitcher, you get 12 shots out of it?
Yeah, something like that.
Let's go ahead and welcome to the stage the man with the plan. All the way from San Antonio, let's go ahead and bring in our boy, GQ Barbecue. What's going on?
In honor of Phil drinking tonight in his shirt, I guess we could start off correct.
Corona.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, at the end of the day,
fucking traitor.
Corona.
Fucking traitor.
So at the end of the day, though, I still say Pacifico is better than Corona.
There you go. Salute. Ah, dude, I'm feeling good, man. All that dopamine's kicking into my brain right now. I feel great, and I like it.
I'm going to have to turn that fan down. I couldn't understand a word he just said.
Oh, I said all that dopamine's kicking in my brain right now, and I feel good.
Ah, gotcha. I don't know. It was so hot today that it was hard to like this first one. And it was hot where I was working.
Okay.
The temperature outside wasn't too awful bad, but it was definitely muggy. And then we had this nice little rain blast come through. Everything cooled off for a whole 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, nobody died on my shift, so that always makes me feel good. And we got 0 calls. That makes me feel even more great.
You were on today.
Huh?
Were you on today?
Yeah, this morning. Or last night, I guess you could say. Yeah.
Oh.
So it feels good when no one dies or no one gets hurt on your watch, It feels nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad. It's a good damn feeling, dude.
So I gotta ask you the same question, though.
What's the word, Mockingbird?
What is the weirdest shot that you've ever taken?
Oh, whatchamacallit? A cement mixer.
Ooh.
Yeah, you knew. Wow, and the fact you knew exactly what I said too. An old
Cement
mixer.
I mean, I've had them before. I've tried to get through them, but
Yeah.
you literally are curdling the cream.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. It is the most disgusting shot, or one of the top most disgusting shots ever.
And then when it hits your stomach, I mean, it's all over. That's it.
Oh yeah, game, dude. Game, set, match.
Because you're trying your damnedest not to throw up at that point.
Yeah, game, set, and match, dude.
And what's weird is I want to know who came up with that idea, honestly.
Some psycho.
Because do you not remember home ec from high school? They used to always tell you never mix lemon or lime with milk or cream because it'll curdle. If it's sour, if it's bad, you don't drink it yet. Here, let's make a shot. Call it the cement mixer, and
I was always told to give it to people that were being dicks to you. Like, as a bartender, if somebody wants a free drink or being a fucking complete asshole, you give them that.
And the other one is
Which one?
no, I kind of like these ones.
Okay. Which
The
one?
famous snake bite.
Snake bites are bad or good? What do you mean?
They're both bad and good.
Okay.
Really,
Then
the only difference between the two, honestly, the biggest
Okay.
difference is one has cream and one doesn't. You're still
Okay.
mixing lime juice in with,
I'll match you. I'll say Jaeger bombs. I can't. Jaeger bombs are just yeah. Thank you. Okay, so yeah.
don't get me wrong, I'll do one, but
Oh, rarely.
the only time I want to do a Jaeger bomb is if, there's been multiple times where I've been out DJing and I'm just like, oh, I can't keep my eyes open. I need that pick me up. And
Yeah.
everybody knows all Jaeger bomb is Red Bull and Jägermeister.
Yeah, it's awful, man. I used to date a chick years ago in my 20s. I was like an alcoholic, and she would buy the liter of that shit in a 12-pack of Red Bull. And we would sit down with a pack of cigarettes, with a pack of menthols, dude. And she would just drink and smoke the whole effing time, dude. It was bad. Like, I didn't know she was an alcoholic when I was younger. You know what I mean? I think I was like 22 when I met her. 21, 22.
I'm good on that. I just
Dude, we would
And
sit
then-
at that. We would sit there and drink that whole handle, and we'd just be throwing up. Like, I remember her throwing up and then grabbing another drink and drinking it again. It was
oh
like,
yeah, the famous Chungin Rally. Yeah.
oh, dude, hell.
Well,
no.
here's the other fun one. You remember these? You ever tried this? It was called Sparks.
The hard liquor,
It was
in the can.
It was in a can. It was an energy drink. It was orange flavored.
Yeah.
Basically, it was the very first liquor energy drink, I guess you could say. I don't know.
Okay, like almost like a Four Loko.
Four Locos. Ooh.
Dude, that's like headache in a can, bro. Like, oh, no.
Yeah, I've got a buddy that absolutely lives, eats, and breathes Four Locos.
Oh,
And then, if you remember some of the previous shows, me and Steve would sit down and we've tried the Monster, the hard,
yeah.
the hard Monsters. We tried the different Mountain Dews.
Okay. There was a couple years ago where, I mean, I can't exactly tell you the date. I don't know the date exactly, but dude, like, where everybody tried to get into like the seltzer business. Everybody was trying to make a seltzer, dude. Even goddamn Sonic and Sunny D started making seltzers. Like, that was the thing. Everybody wanted to make seltzers.
That was us.
That's y'all.
Arnold Palmer. Like, I remember just drinking the tea.
Wait, Arnold Palmer doesn't have liquor in it, though.
What's up?
Arnold Palmer doesn't have booze in it.
No, they got the hard. They got the hard teas. The Arnold Palmer. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, the hard liquor, the hard one.
Palmer.
Okay. I thought you meant like an Arnold Palmer in general. I'm like, dude, that's a virgin drink. That's like getting drunk off Shirley Temples. That's like getting drunk off Shirley Temples.
Yeah, bring him to the stage. We got one more joining us real quick. Let's bring to the stage our boy.
Who's it? You accuse a Closet Brown fan? Oh yeah, 100%, dude. 100%, dude. I would totally. Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah.
What's up, Tyrone?
Yeah, I like it. Closet Brown fan? Oh yeah, you know it, dude. I would totally suck your toes, bro. I would. I'd suck that guy's toes. I'd suck them. I would.
I'll tell you right now, that's another guy though that. Let's ask him the same question. What's the weirdest drink you've ever had? Weirdest shot?
A Slim Fast.
Oh, whoa!
A Slim Fast. Son.
That was pretty good. I'm sorry. That was hard.
This little lady's belly button.
I got your ass on that one, son.
Apparently, it was out here.
Are you a strawberry or chocolate guy, or a vanilla?
Just some blood money.
Oh, good stuff, guys.
I know. Slim Fast. Okay. The Closet Browns fan. Oh, dude.
Jerome, tell me, what's the weirdest drink you've ever had?
Not sure.
Oh, come
'Cause
on.
Me and GQ actually agreed on this one.
One.
The worst shot, honestly, is a cement mixer.
100%. 100%.
Ugh.
Dude, that should bring back nightmares.
I
remember I don't know about y'all, but like whenever y'all get drunk, I don't know how it works for y'all's body, but like, have y'all ever been so ripped like you threw up and it comes out just as worse as it came back in? Like I'm talking about like when you drink it and it just comes out and it comes out worse.
Mad Dog 2020.
Oh yeah. Oh, there it is.
But MD isn't a shot though.
It's not a what?
It's not a shot though. MD isn't a shot.
I mean, people do it as shots.
Okay.
Aftershock maybe, but I like cinnamon.
I like cinnamon too.
Cinnamon's good.
Aftershock was that real fun one that had the sugar crystals in the bottle or in the bottom.
The bottle looked cool.
And we were always the idiots because we would be so drunk by the end of it that we were trying to get the sugar out of the bottom. And one of us would finally get the bright idea, let's just go ahead and break the glass.
Okay.
So now you're trying to decipher which one's glass and which one's sugar.
That's bad.
Blue says Aftershock is good.
Yeah.
Like, okay, the cement mixer is bad.
The last time he had Aftershock.
I think they quit making it. I couldn't even tell you the last time I saw a bottle of Aftershock. It's got to be from the 2000s,
Yeah, they don't
right?
make it anymore.
Did they quit making Aftershock?
Yeah.
I think they did.
They did. Okay, because I remember the bottle looked really cool. It was like in a square.
Yeah. Now they've got I think they still have Fire and Ice, don't they?
Yeah.
Do they?
They still have Fire and Ice.
Okay. Damn, it's hot. I'm so sad.
Honestly, I was one of those goofballs that, I mean, yeah, I had Jack Daniels, but I always thought the green label Jack Daniels. I thought that was the best. It was the only Jack Daniels I could stomach.
Did y'all ever drink what's the one? God, I bet we've all probably had it. I'm trying to think like y'all have all drank Jack. I take it, right?
What is it?
I'm trying to think like Jack. Like I'm trying to think of Jack Daniels, like the lemonades, the Jack Daniels lemonades.
Oh shit! It looks nice there in Mexico.
Oh yeah, I know. Dude. We've got a nice wall. It protects all the white people from us.
Blue. Okay, so Jerome, I'm supposed to ask you. Blue says I got messed up pretty good on that. Ask Jerome. I'm assuming he's talking about the Aftershock.
Okay.
Yes, it was Aftershock.
Aftershock, Jaeger. Dude, I mean, I've drank Everclear before, and I couldn't get the appeal. I could never get the appeal to Everclear.
Here, I guess we'll do a little story time.
I ate the crystals out of each.
Old-fashioned Everclear, dude.
Steve was so drunk. He shit himself in my truck. He threw up all through my truck. It was
Passed out in the bathtub.
he was drinking Aftershock, orange creamsicle slushies,
Oh, dude.
beer.
Bad
It was
idea.
terrible.
Bad idea.
The only, see, I've actually gotten into, I've told this story before. Me and Steve went to this little place over in, I guess, is it Sandy Lake? Is that where Quillins is at?
Quillins is in Stoneboro.
Is it Stoneboro?
Who was? Oh,
And I remember the shot that she gave me. It was, it wasn't. I knew right away it wasn't the right color, but I didn't think anything of it.
uh-huh.
So I tipped it back.
Okay.
and I was literally getting ready to go shoot pool. I was standing there, I had my quarters up, I was standing by the jukebox, and I'll tell you right now, it felt like somebody had taken a dull knife and was sitting there jabbing me in the gut and like twisting. And I hit that bathroom, and dude, I puked, I shit, I did everything.
Okay.
I get myself back in order. I go to leave. I'm not feeling good at all.
Mm-hmm.
We get out to Steve's car, and I get in Steve's car, and next thing I know, my stomach gurgled. I couldn't stop it. Yep, I tainted his front seat.
Okay. Bill,
Yes.
dude, bar after 2:00 bar mat shots.
Say what?
2 a.m. bar mat shots.
Oh, yeah, I have done that.
Okay, yeah, guilty. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, bar mat shots.
I've done the mat shot.
2 a.m. bar mat shots. I don't need to explain it. It's pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, the worst is if you use the towel too.
Ugh.
The bar rag. Yeah.
People have to remember, like the mat shot, it's not just the overpour of beer and liquor. You've got cigarette ashes in it. You've probably got soap where they clean the glasses. You know, people burping, sneezing. You know, whatever. And then you pull the mat and you pour it into a shot glass. And then you find out somebody, if they're brave enough, to go ahead and do it.
Yeah. Hey, I'll catch you guys over on TikTok.
All right, brother, we're getting ready to head over that way.
Why are y'all going to TikTok? Because you can't go live on there. You can't go live and talk to people on there.
We've been going on there, yeah.
Wait, you can go live? Like you can like do this on there?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, the night you came on for a little bit and then left,
Yeah.
somehow people started requesting to come on.
Requesting what?
They started to request, you know, they requested to come on.
Yeah, there's 3 little dots up at the top and you hit it or something. There's little people or something. You click on it and it sends me a request to join us.
Yeah.
Oh, you can get on? You can get on live?
Yeah.
What you got?
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't.
Yeah.
But
But
it is very, very, very limited on your language. You can't say
Okay.
a whole bunch of different things.
Okay. Well, I mean, this bar's pretty clean. I mean, people don't usually get out of bounds.
So what's fun about it though is, I don't think we will get in trouble because if you remember when that one dude came on,
Oh yeah, exposed himself.
Braves baseball,
Yeah, knuckleball.
they got booted immediately.
That was gross. That was gross, dude.
So at the end of the day, yeah.
I didn't.
So if you wanna, we're gonna go ahead and get set up. We're gonna head over there, and I'm gonna do a few drinks, and we call it a night.
Y'all call
The
it an early
possibility,
night?
depending on what happens Saturday, you and I need to do a little bit of talking.
What are y'all gonna do?
I'm not saying yay or nay on it,
Mm-hmm.
but if we don't go to the fair, because it's supposed to rain this weekend,
Ah.
if we don't go to the fair, maybe go ahead and go on a little earlier
Okay.
and be able to get off.
So if I go on TikTok, I can go back live and do this with y'all and hang
Yes,
out. Right?
we can still bring you up there. You just gotta, you gotta click this. There's gonna be 3 little buttons at the top. You
Okay.
click those, and all you gotta do is request to come on.
And it's Another Shot podcast, right?
It's still Another Shot podcast. Yes.
Cool. I had to ask. I was drunk that night, so I figured I made it real fast.
There you go.
And I deleted it.
So, on that note, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Make sure you join us Sunday night for our Sunday night weekend hangover. We'll find out if that's the how true that those words are. Monday Night Bartender. We yours truly will be serving drinks and answering questions. That night is specific. Come on. I don't care if you ask me if the sky's blue. Give me your favorite recipe. Whatever. Tuesday night is the final round before the Tournament of Champions. Trina's Trivia. So if you want to join us for that, we'll make sure to post it early. Just let us know, guys. We need as many people as possible. Yours truly actually won last time. So I get to sit this one out. I'll make sure to get our list and everybody. Wednesday night is our Wednesday night open bar. And then, of course, Thursday night is our thoughts and shots. Guys, this was fun. Looking forward to seeing you. For all you TikTokers out there, we are going to be going live here momentarily. Wow. This happens when you're tired and not 100% you're drinking even. Guys, I've been saying it the last couple times. My last shot of the night. Enjoy your summer. Make sure you stay hydrated. But get out and about. Live life. Enjoy. And just remember, everything we say on this show is just our opinion. But then again,
It could just be the alcohol talking.
we will see you guys here Sunday night.
Thank you for stopping in and listening to the Another Shot podcast. We shared some drinks, stories, and laughs. But it's time to say goodnight. Join us next time on Another Shot podcast.